Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with a look at the Skallywag Tactical Iron Jaw. This here is a folding knife in the Skallywag Tactical lineup. Now at this point, getting this out, taking a first look, getting some impressions of this, but Skallywag Tactical, this is a company whose products I've been looking at lately, and so far, everything they've done, I've definitely liked their blades. Now, Skallywag Tactical, there's definitely a mix of things throughout their lineup, from real budget-friendly all the way up to kind of some premium pieces. And in today's video, right in that sweet spot, right in the middle, not going to break the bank, but very nice at the same time. And so again here, the Iron Jaw. Now, Skallywag having a number of folders, having a bunch of fixed blades. They kind of run the gamut, everything from general EDC, they have some bushcraft style knives, a lot of, in the way, tactical, self-defense inspired blades. But here today, just a real awesome mix between that sort of aggressive, hard use look, that EDC capability, something that has a little bit of self-defense, tactical flair to it. This knife is just awesome, and I was really drawn to that blade shape. As you take a look there, that real aggressive clip point. It's almost, in a way, like a modified Tonto. Again, as you take a look at that blade shape, at first, it kind of just looks like standard clip point. You can see there that unsharpened swedge, blade coming lightly oiled, nice and protected, but again, you'll see that clip point unsharpened, but then it goes into that drop. And when that angle hits there, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's almost like a reverse Tonto in a way. Really aggressive, very utility driven, but piercing capability there. Nice cutting edge, you can see, wonderfully done from the point. Nice and even, all the way around from the belly to the flat, and that sharpening choil there right up against the ricasso. High saber grind on the overall blade height. You can see here kind of like a 3/4 height saber grind with that awesome little fuller. It's just a real sweet looking blade. On the top, subtle jimping, not overly aggressive. And that's what I've liked so far about Skallywag. They are definitely striking the balance between that aggressive look, yet something that's not going to completely beat up on your hands while you use it. So I like that very much. Now when it comes down to the steel, this is D2. This has been hardened to 59 to 61 on the Rockwall scale. G10 and titanium on the handle scale. So as you take a look at these handle scales here, you can see the G10, it does have some texturing, very subtle. Not a ton in the way of texturing, but enough that it gives you just a nice grip overall. But again, not going to beat up too much on your hands. And then on this side, it is titanium, and this is a frame lock design. So you can see titanium with that frame lock. So this will be rugged and robust. And one thing that you will note as you take a look, that frame lock does not have a replaceable insert. Sometimes these do have replaceable inserts in case that wears over time, but in this particular case it does not. Not a big deal. It does have an over travel stop there, so you can see the over travel stop. That's going to prevent this from opening up too much, so that's kind of a nice feature and definitely adds to the overall sort of strength but durability of this handle. Now as you take a look down here, that little bit of a relief cut that allows the frame to flex as you get on this here and trying to kind of, reinstall the blade there, folding it back up. It does really require that little bit of a cutout, and it also flexes just a bit as you deploy the knife. Now check out the action. Buttery smooth, laser beam quick, extremely smooth. We'll do that again. You can see the flipper tab, good and generous, has some jimping on it. Again, subtle jimping. It's a nice shape, generally sticking out a little far, but not too far in my opinion. It's about perfect, leveraging sort of that light switch style flicking action. And again, the blade flies right open. Now I can't say for absolute certain, there's no real indication on the website or in any of the description about the bearings. I would have to think this is caged ball bearings. I don't know if they're stainless steel or ceramic. It does feel to me, and then again, just from what other knives feel like, but it does feel to me like good chance these are on ceramic ball bearings. But again, I can't say for certain. As you take a look at the pocket clip, now a nice design, generally speaking, good quality clip. This is made from 2CR billet steel, which is in essence a little bit of an alloy. So similar to, say, for example, if you've heard of 2CR13 or something along those lines. Not exactly deep ride, but at the same time, nice hardware, couple of quality screws. Right hand carry only, and you'll notice right hand carry tip up, which is fine for me. I do prefer tip up carry, so that works out just fine. When you look at all of the hardware, stainless hardware, T8 hardware on the pivot screw, T6s on the body screws, and on the clip screws. Generally speaking, an open design, so you'll see that the frame of course is titanium on one side, so you can see there the titanium on the inside, has the standoffs and a very open construction, and essentially no frame on the opposite side. Everything held together just by the G10. So you can see there the G10 on one side and then the titanium on the other. So most of the strength for this knife actually coming from the titanium side of the frame. Now you'll see I have some fairly thick pockets. These are durable canvas pants, but very easy to get that knife in the pocket. You can see again, it's not deep ride at all, but it's a good effective clip. Again, very simple to remove the knife, and you can hear that it's a good sturdy grip on the pocket. Again, very easy to get it into the pocket, and then a nice sturdy grip on the way out. So again, that pocket clip, in my opinion, seemingly very effective. And so, all right, guys, there you have it. A look at the Iron Jaw from Skallywag Tactical. Again, great design. I love the blade shape. This fits very well in the hands and just has a good quality lockup. Alternate grips, the ability to do detailed utility tasks, and definitely getting in, piercing those cardboard boxes and slicing them to bits. A good pirate needs himself a good knife. So to the people at Skallywag, thank you so much for providing this for review. If you guys like what you see here today, look in the description box below where you can find your own Skallywag products. Whenever possible, I put affiliate links, discount codes, so take a look in the description box below. Get yourself a quality Skallywag product. Do me a favor, look at my Outer Limitless family of channels. Here on Outer Limitless Blades, all the sharp and pointy things. My primary Outer Limitless channel, all hiking, camping, backpacking experiences. The Outer Limitless 2 channel covering your firearms, tactical applications, and Outer Limitless lights, EDC lights, headlamps, indoor, outdoor lighting, you name it. That's the Outer Limitless family of channels. So all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.